What do you tell a gun owner who may agree with you on everything else, okay, but says, you know what, the Democrats, if I vote for them in there, they're going to take my gun away, and even though I agree with you on all these other issues, how do you have that conversation?
Here's how we had that conversation in Texas. I shared with them what I learned from those students who survived the Santa Fe High School shooting. A young student named Bree, her friend Marcel, who survived another shooting, the mother of a victim who lost her life, Rhonda Hart.
Yeah, you had that conversation in Texas and lost a Senate race because of it, and rightfully so. Because when it came time to learn about the gun issue and how to have that conversation intelligently, you went to a high school to talk to kids who haven't been on Earth longer than 18 years about a constitutional right that has been around since this country's inception. The only thing you learn how to do is use those traumatized kids' emotions and make up a fake Spanish name so you can pander to Spanish people for votes. Then turn around and use the emotions of those kids to exploit the emotions of parents to push gun control. Beto, you're a Vanity Fair cover model fraud who will say and do whatever you think will get you elected.
They talked about universal background checks where you close every loophole. We know that they save lives.
No, Robert. People who have adequate means to protect themselves save lives. Universal background checks make a great talking point to people who don't realize that we already have background checks and that universal background checks is just an insidious way to justify a national gun registry.
Talks about ending the sales of assault weapons into our communities. Those weapons of war were designed to kill people as effectively and as efficiently as possible. They should belong on the battlefield and not in our communities.
See, here's how self-defense works. If the person trying to kill me doesn't fear the lethality of the tool I'm using to protect my life with, he's going to be even more emboldened. Sports cars are designed to be driven as fast as possible, even though we have laws that say you can't drive past a certain speed limit. Yet we let any Tom, Dick, and Harry walk into a car dealership and buy a Hellcat that goes 150 miles an hour in third gear. We want AR-15s because they do such a good job protecting our lives. People buy sports cars because they're fun. They kill way more people than AR-15s though. What kind of logic is this? Yes, the AR-15 is effective at killing multiple people. That's why we want them. So that if multiple people ever attack us, we have the perfect gun to stop them. That's literally why the people that protect you carry them too. Not to mention, it's the most popular rifle bought in this country, yet is used in less than 1% of gun deaths in this country. Can you say the same thing about sports cars? I promise you can't. But you want to ban AR-15s? Get out of here. You're just trying to scare people who want to depend on the government for their safety and think that creating laws and banning scary looking guns makes them safer.
Red flag laws so that if someone poses a danger to themselves or to someone else, they're stopped before it's too late. And what I found in each one of those 254 counties is that Democrats and independents and Republicans, gun owners and non-gun owners alike agreed. But this effort must be led by the young people that you referenced at the beginning of this issue. Those students from Marjory Stoneman Douglas led the charge here in Florida, and they've been able to change those laws. They're making our democracy work, ensuring that our values and our interests and our priorities are reflected in the laws that we pass.
Robert, this is not the Minority Report. We don't get to predict what wrongs people might do and then strip their rights away as a result. There's a thing called due process, which is enshrined in our Constitution, is diametrically opposed to the concept of red flag laws that deny people their due process. You don't get to waltz into my house and take my guns from me because a disgruntled girlfriend or wife or friend or stranger says that I'm a danger to myself or society without due process. Notice how all of these gun controllers love to tell us how popular their gun control plans are with the masses. At what point did mob rule become the standard for whether or not we protect the Constitution? The worst atrocities committed in this world have happened to the thunderous applause from the mob. I'm sorry, Robert, you're not it. Right now, there's a culture war against the Second Amendment, which is why I need your help spreading our message to counter their message. You can do this by leaving a comment, sharing this video, and click the bell and subscribe button. Let my voice be your voice, and let them know you want to keep America tactical. Because the right to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed wasn't a suggestion, it was a directive. Also, if you're wondering where to purchase your state-specific Keep America Tactical shirt, click the link under the Keep America Tactical in the description section of this video.